All right. Welcome back to another PSA reveal. So we have 5 cards here as part of our Grail Quest challenge. They just got back from PSA yesterday. I sent these in at the end of December and they were entered, I believe, January 13th, and I received them yesterday, which was February 7th. So we will go through these 5 cards. I'll go through how much I paid for each of them and we'll see the grades. I don't know the grades to these cards, but they were included in an order with some other cards, and I would say the gem rate on the remaining cards was a little over 50%, so 55 to 60%, with the rest 9s, and I think we have 1 8. So hopefully we saved a lot of the 10s for this order, but we will see what happens. So first up, 2021 Mosaic Premier League, Christian Pulisic. This is the blue prism out of 99. Got it because, you know, Pulisic was pretty hot during the World Cup and the blue prism matches the Chelsea jersey. We are all in on this card for about $35 or so dollars. And we'll see what we got. Boom. Gem in 10. Nice. So I think like this one right here, you can see, you know, just looks really nice. The blue on the Chelsea jersey, I think, will, you know, help it sell pretty well. And, you know, PSA 10 of a numbered Pulisic. So can't complain about that at all. Let's see, what do we got next? This is the, so same card, same set. This is the red and gold choice prism, numbered out of 88. Kind of the same line of thinking. Actually got this one for a little cheaper, even though it was numbered out of a lower number. We're all in on this for about $32, $33. Boom, another 10. So you'll see, I think almost all of these are Mosaic. I think 4 out of the 5 are Mosaic. Again, I kind of talk about this a lot. I like to focus on cards that I'm just comfortable with. So I'm comfortable with Mosaic, I'm comfortable with the surface being relatively clean a lot of the time, comfortable with just the centering. I think the centering is something that can really trip people up on a lot of cards. So I think it's important to know kind of what to look for in the centering. And just for reference, so Mosaic, there's basically 2 things you can do for centering. You can basically look obviously at like the top here and then the bottom here. Oftentimes it's not clear if they go from the bottom of the Chelsea FC or just where the black starts. But I usually like to make sure that those 2 are relatively in order. And then you can kind of see, you know, right here, this little space and then the space on the other side of the C. Just really making sure that those are, you know, pretty even. I think really will help make sure that you are getting well-centered cards. I think sometimes a lot of Mosaic I see are either very close to the bottom or there's a lot of space underneath here. And likewise, sometimes they're just kind of shifted over a little bit, but just some things to watch out for. Let's get to the next card. So same thing, 2021 Mosaic Premier League Pulisic. This is the Genesis Prism. We are all in on this one for about $80, just because the Genesis being very short printed. So we are hoping for a PSA 10. All right. God, I mean, I'll go to the grave saying it, but I love these Genesis cards. These are probably my favorite parallel out of any set anywhere. I mean, obviously, like the Topps Chrome Red, right, are probably pretty good, but man, just love that. So I think we'll do pretty well on that card. I think we just sold a João Felix Genesis for like 110, so I would imagine the Pulisic does, you know, hopefully as well, if not better than that. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of Messis. Given this a Messi Grail Quest, you'd think I'd have more Messis. Unfortunately, it's, especially since the World Cup, it's not very easy to get cheap Messis. I actually bought this right before they won the World Cup. This is the Topps Finest, the finest flashbacks, the gold numbered out of 50. All in on this for right around $75, $77. Yeah, I mean, Messi, you know, undeniably, either the GOAT or one of the GOATs. So happy to even just get this. Would be really stoked to get a 10. Look at that card. Oh my God, just look at how that shines. I personally, so growing up, I bought a lot of Topps Finest football, and the old Topps Finest, like 1990 sets, were super kind of like old school looking, and I know that this set is kind of a nod back to those old school sets, and I personally love these cards. I think these look so cool, especially the gold, obviously Messi. So yeah, I'm super excited to have that one. I think that one's going to do quite well for us. I kind of can't believe these grades, by the way. This is pretty insane. One more left. Can we go 5 for 5? I think this is already a win. I think this order is we've already exceeded expectations, but let's make it an even 5 for 5. So this is the Mosaic 2020 Euro, Luka Modric. This is the Peacock Choice Prism. So the Peacock Choice is basically like the Genesis, except it's the like the Asia exclusive, short print parallel. So sells similar to the Genesis. I think we are all in on this card for right around $66, $67. So let's see what we got. All right. Oh my God, you guys. So 5 for 5. I have no idea how we did that. I think what I'll say is I think having the Mosaic, the experience with Mosaic, this is actually the 2020 Mosaic. This one's also kind of easy. You kind of just look at the bottom of his font and then the top here. And then likewise, there's actually 2 little kind of lines here. And as long as those lines are relatively even, it's pretty well centered right to left, or you can kind of look at these 2 spaces right here. But anyways, I think having the experience with Mosaic definitely helps. I think we're going to keep, and you'll see with some of the recent pickups I had, we're continuing to hammer Mosaic. But yeah, I'm super stoked about these. I'm going to try and get these up for auction this weekend, and then hopefully we'll have some sales to report this week. But yeah, let me know what you thought of these cards. Which one was your favorite? Comment below. I know there's kind of a lot of the old stuff, a lot of the same stuff. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon.